You know what it's time for? A Tandem Rangent. Well, hello, Stevie.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, here we are in real life.
It's been a minute since we've done a Tandem Rangent.
It's time. It's time to do a Tandem Rangent. And listen, I know we usually pick from a magical hat.
Yes.
But I got a gripe.
You do. You need to talk about this, and this is the perfect platform to let it be known.
I got a gripe, party people.
Yeah.
I have chosen the topic for the Tandem Rangent today.
Yep.
Which, of course, is Halloween.
Our favorite.
Our favorite holiday, even though it's not really a holiday.
I think it's a holiday.
It needs to be a national day off.
Yeah.
It needs to be a Canadian government recognize. If we recognize Easter,
yep.
Why are we not recognizing Halloween?
I totally agree.
Thank you. I will be running for Prime Minister next year.
I'd vote for
Honestly,
you.
I think I would win. Given
Absolutely.
Given the temperature of what's happening right now. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's why I'm griping.
Yep.
My roommate Janet and I. Shout out Janet. Love you, Janet girl.
I've never met you, but I've never, right?
I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow.
You will meet her. She's a delight, treasure, gem.
Can't wait.
I love her. She actually has been my only roommate apart from Kyle.
And that's it. Roommates are tough.
And we bonded. When I tell you instantly.
I love that.
Instantly.
I love it. I love people like that.
Right? So, Janet and I were best friends, roommates, living together in Oakville, going to Sheridan. And
good old Sheridan.
Her freak matched my freak. Like, we were kindred spirits.
And you're pretty freaky.
I'm a weirdo, as we know.
Yep.
And I had this watermelon that my aunt had given to me.
Okay.
Because, like, when you're a poor student and you're living on your own, your family just gives you things and you accept anything and everything. So Absolutely. I said, I would love this watermelon. Thank you, Aunt Charlie. So I put this watermelon, because it was like, I'm going to say mid-August.
Okay. Mid
to late August, on the fridge.
Okay.
Did not eat said watermelon. Sat there for a while.
Ooh.
Okay.
A while.
Janet and I, for some reason, because this happened a lot, we got into a bunch of shenanigans.
Okay.
We had summer hat day.
Love it.
We, would dress up as character. Anyways, I digress. One day we're like, you know what? It's halfway through summer and fall. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We need to create a brand new holiday because there's nothing going on until Halloween. Summer is like over-ish.
Yeah.
Because at this point now, this is September, right? Okay. And I look at this watermelon and I'm like, you know what? This watermelon's been up here for a while. Do you think it's gross inside? And she said, let's cut it open and see. So I pull it down and she goes, wait, let's create a new holiday and call it Summerleen.
Love it.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Summerleen. We chose to spell it with the L. Summerleen. Halloween. Right? We're cool. We're original thought makers. She carves this watermelon. I designed it.
Yeah.
Had hearts for eyes.
Cute.
Triangle nose.
Cute.
And a traditional spiky, toothy little grin.
Yep.
I have video evidence of this happening because I was obsessed with camcorders.
Camcorder.
Camcorder, yes. Baby. That's a term. That's a term. I recorded everything.
You Gen Zers out there, what's a camcorder?
Yeah. Tell me what a camcorder is.
What's a camcorder?
Punks. I recorded everything, which I'm very happy I did because I have like wonderful things to go back and watch.
I do love that.
Yeah.
Also, were you rich? You had a camcorder?
I almost shit my water out. When I tell you, okay, no, but my parents were well off, okay?
It's like, damn, this bougie bitch over here.
I swear to you, no. But there was a time where we were comfortable, all right? That is no longer the case. Okay, so had a camcorder. Was not rich, but was recording everything I did. So there's an excellent shot of us describing what we're doing.
Okay.
And, Janet's like, we're creating Summerleen. We're going to carve this watermelon. And
do you have these videos?
Yes.
I want to see.
I need to find, I will dig through them.
Yeah.
I need to find something to play them on is the issue.
Fair.
So then we start listening to Queen, Elton John, all of the tunes.
Love it.
And Janet is very focused and like very hardcore cutting out the eyes and carving this watermelon. And I'm just dancing. I'm just standing beside her on my knees and I'm just like dancing. And God, what did we call it? It's like a version of my name because, of course, the Jacklynn.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, Sprack-a-lantern. That's what we called it.
Sprack-a-lantern? Yes. I love it.
Because she calls me Spracklin or Sprax.
Yeah.
Which is a whole other story. So, or Sprackalina.
Sprackalina.
Yep. So it became a Sprack-a-lantern instead of a jack-o'-lantern.
I love it.
We took this carved watermelon, found a candle, lit it, went down 17 floors in the elevator with this lit Sprack-a-lantern, walked across the quad, went up, I think he was on the 13th or 14th floor, to hit her at the time best friend, whose name was Louie.
Okay.
Knocked on the door, put this Sprack-a-lantern down, and ran away.
I love that.
Opens the door, sees the Sprack-a-lantern, we laugh, we cackle. Thus, Summerleen was born. When I tell you that we have got together and celebrated Summerleen almost every year since then.
You have. You talk about it a lot. Have I had an invite to the Summerleen? No. Not at all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next time. Janet, hold me to it. Let's have a Summerleen party this year.
I'm obsessed with this idea, though.
Thank you. So,
like, this is a great idea.
You now in the rest of the world, Stephen.
Yeah.
Because what's happening, Stephen?
Yeah, we're getting to your gripe now, because it is going viral. There are videos everywhere. Literally, Gordon just sent me a video this morning, I think, where it's like all of the Summerween. They call it Summerleen.
Summerleen with a W. Smarter, I get it. But Summerleen is cooler.
It is.
Listen.
I agree.
Listen. Summerleen.
And these people are going all out.
Yeah, it's a thing.
But you did it first.
I did it first. I have video evidence.
Yeah.
Circa 2006.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you that Janet and I started this. We had a texting conversation about, like, she sent me a video and she's like, what is happening? Should we sue? Like,
I think you should.
Lawyers should be contacted.
Yeah.
Because we have been celebrating this for years. So much so that one of the accounts that I follow that she sent me, I commented and said, me and my roommate have been doing this since 2006. We carve Sprack-a-lanterns. We have a party. We call it Summerleen. We've been doing this the whole time. And they wrote back, I love that. I'm like, no.
I don't think you understand. My tone was very pointed.
Janet and I started this shit. So that's my gripe. Need everybody to know that we've been doing this on our own. Not even secretly. She would have these incredible parties that people, like, I have a full, if it pleases the court.
If it pleases the court.
I have
Wait,
a full,
other people were invited?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
I guess we're not as good besties as I thought.
I guess not. No. Like, literally, though, it
sounds so much fun. Like, I love the whole idea. It sounds like it's such a great day. Yeah.
I will find photos of us with our Sprack-a-lantern because they exist.
I love it.
But that's my gripe. So, obviously everyone knows what Halloween is.
Yeah.
So I know it's over 10 minutes, but guess what? It's our show.
Yeah.
We can do what we want.
Exactly.
Boom. Boom. I'm not bitter about it, but yes, I absolutely am. Could have had something here.
Too.
I'm pissed. That was our idea.
We, back then, didn't know to, like, post these things and make them go viral and, like...
Because we didn't care. That was our thing that we did together. And it's a special moment.
And now people are benefiting from it.
I'm telling you. So, will I be angry about that for the rest of my life? Yes.
Yes,
because that's
absolutely.
the Tom petty bitch that I am.
As well you should.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support. So, I have a couple questions for you. Moving on. Because, I need to calm down. About Halloween. Yes. So, Stephen, what are some of your favorite Halloween costumes?
Oh, my goodness.
I know, tough one. We did talk about your fairy look, which you posted.
I love the fairy look.
Look. And this could be, like, as your kid.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay. So, my favorite, I would say, childhood costume. My mom and dad always... just greatest costumes, loved making things. The one I'm remembering, I can't remember though. I'm sure they would have helped me with it, or if it was a me thing. But I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a nerd.
What?
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
So back in my like heyday reading day, where I was reading all high fantasy, whatever.
So yesterday.
Yeah. No, I've upgraded to like cozy fantasy.
Right, fair, okay, got it. I'm going to pretend I know what that is and say continue, please.
Anyway, I'm rambling now, but my favorite costume. So there's a character from Forgotten Realms called, I always pronounced it Drizzt Do'Urden, but I think people say Dritzt Do'Urden. But he's a dark. Jacklynn is looking at me just like there's nothing there. She's like, yeah, okay.
Please continue to tell me about Drizzt.
Anyway, I need to say Drizzt because that's just how I read it as a kid. But
Drizzt.
So Drizzt Do'Urden is a dark elf drow character from these books.
Cool.
He's basically like they're elves, like high elves, but they live underground in the Underdark. They have the like black skin, white hair.
Uggos or like
no. Like they're gorgeous
Got
and
it.
hot.
Got
They're
it.
still like these gorgeous elves, but they live underground where there's no sun. Like they're miles under the earth.
Got it.
Drizzt had a panther companion. But I was obsessed with him. So that was one of my favorite childhood costumes.
Wow, you made it happen.
Made it happen. Loved that.
Good.
I've done like steampunk. I love
Oh
the
yeah,
steampunk
you did that a couple
costume.
years ago. That was a good one. There's your hat right there.
Right there. Vampire is always like a go-to. But I try to make it like different vampires.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I've never done like a sexy vampire. Mm-hmm. But I love vampire stuff. Mm-hmm. There's so many options.
Oh man, that's the thing. Some good ones. So as a kid, my mom made me the best outfit. Do you remember Casper Meets Wendy?
Yes.
So I was Wendy the Witch when I was in grade, I want to say 2.
Love it.
And she handmade this like bright red, if you know what Wendy the Witch is.
I can picture it perfectly.
Yeah, the Casper comics. Bright red like jumpsuit with the hood, and she like, I remember looking for these little like PVC pipes with like a gem, and we put it on, we made the wand, and I loved it. That was like my favorite one because she's put so much effort into it and like made it happen. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Woo!
In high school, I was the Blink-182 bunny. If you know, you know. Of course. Felt pretty good about that. Was I made fun of? Of course. People were just
I'm picturing everyone thinking like, oh, it's like Playboy Bunny, but no.
Lord, no.
Blink Bunny.
I was like, honestly, it was me in my regular clothes with bunny ears on.
I love it.
Because I was like a little punk kid. Again, I'll find a photo because it exists. And I was the Blink-182 rabbit.
In my mind, you looked like the Donnie Darko bunny.
Sure. I'm into it. I'm into it. That's cool. I'd rather that than a friggin' Playboy bunny.
100%.
One of my favorite, though, was Alex from A Clockwork Orange.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
That is my brother's favorite movie.
Right? It is one of my favorite movies.
Up. Yeah, yep. Loved it.
It was great. I love that one. And then my favorite couples one, you know. Kyle and I.
So good.
Oh, Kyle and I were the Skittles Cloud and Old Lady.
Guys, it was so good. You were the old lady.
Yes,
Kyle was dressed up as a Skittles Cloud. But Kyle would go around and just like throw handfuls of Skittles at people.
And because it was like an angry Skittles Cloud. It was perfect because it was just deadpan the whole time.
It was genius.
It was great. And I go, he doesn't like to be touched like that. I'm really hoping everyone remembers that commercial.
I hope so.
Because if not, man, but that was a good one.
So good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Speaking of group costumes, group couple costumes, Dan doesn't like doing group or couples costumes very often. They have to be witty or something. But when so Dan's sister, Jen, was living with us. I think she was living with us at the time.
I believe so.
I think so. So we went to the 3 of us as Emperor's New Groove.
So good. It was amazing.
It was good. So I was the Emperor.
Amazing.
Dan was Kronk.
Yep.
And then Jen was Yzma.
Yzma. Yeah. Yeah.
We looked awesome.
You guys nailed it. As soon as I walked in, you did the Cusco like boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
Yeah. You guys looked so good. We need to find these photos.
Yes.
We need to post them. We will share a reel of some wonderful Halloween costumes.
Halloween is just my fucking favorite.
Honestly, for me, it starts like September 10th.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I get all of my costume or my decorations out.
Love it.
I love the vibe. Yeah. I love the cool like I'm a hot person. I don't mean sexy. I mean like sweaty, disgusting.
In all the ways you are.
Well, you're very kind. And like, don't get me wrong. It's the beginning of July. I want that hot heat right now. Actually, shit, we gotta cut this off because we got a pool party to. But let me tell you, there's nothing like a nice crisp fall day. You get all your spooky things out, and you're just it's
the vibe.
Tis the season.
Yeah.
Must be the season of the witch. You're welcome for that, people. So it's just amazing. It's
so good.
It's just so great. I don't remember where I was going with that, but I love it. I can't wait. What are you going to be for Halloween this year, or do you not want to share yet?
I don't know. We
talked about it last night.
We talked about it last night, didn't we?
But I don't know if it's a secret.
I don't think it's a secret. Gordon and I have decided he's going to be Trixie, and I'm going to be Katya.
So amazing. So good.
I love that. And then Dan and Tyson can figure out their own
something
costumes.
I absolutely know what I want to be. And it's been a long time coming. I'm going to be, brace yourself,
dun, dun, dun.
the nurse from the Blink-182 album, Enema of the State.
Love it. Like with the blue gloves?
Yes! Look at you go, you know!
Ooh.
Yes, I'm going to be her.
I love it.
It's time. I'm ready.
I love it.
However, here's the problem.
Okay.
I told you last night, I don't know if you remember, I am away the prime Halloween party weekend.
Fuck you.
I know. I'm terrible. We got time to figure it out.
We got to figure it out.
We have to. It cannot be on Friday, November 1st. That's just illegal.
Yeah.
It's
got to be in October.
Controversially brave, people. If you are having a Halloween party in November, there's something wrong with you. I'm just going to say it.
I agree. Like, that's why Dan doesn't like Halloween, because his birthday's November 3rd, and they're... I guess back in the day they were always grouped together. But I make sure not to do that.
You can't.
I
literally, friends, if you're listening, I mean, most of them won't because I'm not friends with them anymore. But I got in fights with past friends of mine because I was like, you can't, this is stupid.
It's
and they're
illegal.
like, it's a Halloween party. I'm like, this is dumb. Halloween is done. It's over.
It's over.
Anyway.
I have one last question for you.
Hit me with it.
Do you remember your worst costume? Do you have a worst costume? I do.
You go first. Tell me what it was.
So, I usually put a lot of effort into my costumes. I love it. The first year I was dating Dan, so I had my Halloween costume for my Halloween party that I threw. And I was like a zombie Where's Waldo, so black and white stripes,
cool.
One dead eye. Do you remember that?
I do remember this.
I think you were a dead army.
I was an army person, and Kyle was a zombie who ate me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the most loving of that costume, but I thought it was cute. I loved it. It was great. But I wanted to try something different because Dan threw a Halloween party at his place. I think like maybe the next weekend or the next day or something.
Got it.
So I wanted to try something different, but I still wanted the dead white eyes, the contacts. So I wanted to try to be like a ghost.
Okay.
Or it was either that or I forgot my costume. I can't remember what it was, but I tried to be a ghost, but all I had was the contacts.
Okay.
And then I just wore white pants and a white shirt. I'm like, I can't go out like this because we were going out to the club. And so I lasted the whole like pre-drink party at his place with this outfit on, just white pants, white shirt, and the contacts. I was like, I can't go to the club like this. Everyone else's costume is amazing, and I am embarrassed of this costume. So I'm 5 minutes before we're like leaving to go to the club. I think shout out Zoe. I think it was Zoe. I think it was Zoe. I think she painted like the sugar skull on my face. So at least it upped the ante a bit. So that was my
worst one. Yeah,
I think my worst one.
Which is like saying
not the sugar skull, but the white ghost. I'm a ghost.
Yeah.
Like what effort is that?
Nothing. Yeah. No shawl. Nothing flowy.
Nothing.
I feel you. I got one. My intentions were there.
Okay.
It was recently, like I'm going to say 6 or 7 years, maybe 6 years ago. a dark unicorn. So like an evil unicorn.
Oh.
Yes. Because,
I like that.
Right?
I like the idea behind that.
The execution was not there.
Okay.
The idea was, the execution was not.
Gotcha.
So I got a blue and purple wig.
Okay.
I got a black unicorn, like crown,
like a little
horn and ears.
Love
which
it.
I loved.
Yeah.
Like that I loved.
Yeah.
And then I actually was quite proud of my makeup. I did like black and purple makeup with like these rhinestones around my face, which was cool. But then, oh God, I have this sparkle shirt, not the same one that you saw yesterday. But it's same idea. It's like I call it my disco shirt. It's very similar, but not sequins. It's just like the actual material is very shiny.
Right. And
then for some godforsaken reason, I was like, you know what's going to go great with a hourglass shaped overweight person like me is a tutu.
Oh, okay.
So I got this gray and black tutu, which in my head, so here's my problem. I have the exact opposite of people who are dealing with eating disorders. I look in the mirror and I'm like, that's a thin bitch. No, like, listen, I'm not even kidding. I am the exact, sorry, no, I am not trying to be insulting, but like, you know how like people look in the mirror and like, oh my God, I'm so fat. I'm like, oh, I'm fierce.
I do that all the time.
Like, no.
Not fierce. I'm like, fat.
No, I am the exact opposite. I'm like, look how thin you are, bitch.
But you are a fierce, gorgeous bitch.
Thank you. I'm gonna come on. I've never had body issues. I'm very lucky that way. But like too much, too far, too confident. Because I put this shirt on. I put this tutu on.
Fuck yeah, this is the look.
Oh God. I put on black boots and black tights. I pinned a tail because I absolutely went and bought like a unicorn horse tail.
As you should.
Pin it on this tutu. I just looked like a long handled.
Like Eeyore?
Yes! Yes, I look like Eeyore! Eeyore or a long handled loofah brush. Because I was like my legs and then just boom, like puff. And these.
You should have said you were a loofah brush.
God damn, it was terrible. It was.
Have I seen this costume?
I hope not.
What did you do? Like, did you go to a party?
Yeah, I went to my old boss's party.
Okay.
Who, like, man, it was so bad. And then the old gym I used to be a part of, I went for a party there. And like this, it was bad. It was so bad.
I love it. That's hilarious.
That's a great question. I'm going to find it. I will find it and show it to you. Oh my Lord. Yeah. Sad Eeyore.
That's sad Eeyore.
Loofah brush. Okay, well that was kind of a tandem Rangent that was extended. An extended tandem Rangent.
An extended tandem Rangent. I guess if we didn't say tandem Rangent, it could have been a Weird as a Whimsy.
Could have been.
Hey,
could have been.
They're one and the same, really.
Honestly, we make up our own rules.
We make up our own rules.
So yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
For random shit that we're going to continue to do.
Woo, woo, woo.
I hope you're loving it. I know we had a bit of a hiatus.
Yes.
Chances are it's going to happen again.
We're hoping not, but it might.
It's summertime.
Summer is jam-packed.
Right?
Like, I don't know how it happens.
I don't know how it happens either.
But
you know, I guess I do. We're very popular.
We're popular.
We're very popular people.
We're popular people.
Speaking of which, we're off to a wonderful party now.
We are. We have friends.
We have friends. We do things. Please continue to support us and stay tuned. Yeah. If you have any ideas for either full-length episodes or tandem Rangents, go ahead and write us in.
Yeah.
You can get us on Instagram at Weirds of Whimsy Pod. Oh my gosh, Steven, did you not launch us a TikTok?
I did. I launched us a TikTok. And
find us on TikTok.
There's already so many views for the 2 videos I posted.
2 videos!
I feel so like hip and young.
We are
TikTok.
You know, we are hip and with it.
We are.
So.
And saying that we're hip and with it proves it, right?
Proves that we're hip and with it. All right. Well, Halloween, it's our favorite time. I think everyone knows that about us. And I think that's I don't remember how we end it. I think we just end it.
Tandem Rangent.
Tandem Rangent.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.